Volkswagen has threatened to bring back the microbus, colloquially known as the bus, for more than 20 years now. For concept vans, a rebadged Dodge Grand Caravan, and an emissions scandal later, VW has finally revealed the reborn electric bus, the 2024 Volkswagen ID Buzz. The only hitch, you'll have to keep waiting. You can't buy the Eurospec ID Buzz you see here stateside, as the American version won't be ready until 2024. Even so, there's a lot to get excited about. VW Bus meets ID Buzz. Understanding the microbus of yesterday goes a long way toward understanding the 2024 Volkswagen ID Buzz of today. In short, right alongside the Beetle, the Volkswagen Bus, variously called the Type 2, Vanagon, and Eurovan by VW during its 53 years in America but known to most as the VW Bus, is an automotive icon. Early Type 2s helped shape post-war America's hippie movement, while later Vanagons and Eurovans became iconic as weekenders, campers, and even off-roaders. In other words, Volkswagen defined van life long before it was an Instagram hashtag. The original Volkswagen Bus was little more than a boxy body on a Beetle-based platform powered by the Bug's iconic air-cooled flat 4. The new ID Buzz follows a similar philosophy. Underneath its futuristic yet iconic square body sits a platform, motor, and battery pack that would be familiar to any Volkswagen ID4 owner. Volkswagen's new MEB electric vehicle platform is what makes the ID Buzz possible. Modern crash standards being what they are, the platform allows Volkswagen to capture the original bus' famous forward control proportions while still meeting today's safety regulations. The ID Buzz, shown here in its standard wheelbase, SWB form, the US will only get a to-be-revealed long wheelbase version, is underpinned by the same 82 kilowatt-hour gross, 77 kilowatt-hour net battery pack as the ID4 SUV. It also features the same powertrain as the ID4, a rear-mounted permanent magnet motor good for 201 horsepower and 229 lb-ft of torque. It's a safe bet the long wheelbase, LWB, variant will have a larger battery pack and could be offered with more power thanks to dual-motor all-wheel drive. All-wheel drive versions of the ID4 add an efficient AC induction motor to the front axle, boosting total output to 295 horsepower and 339 lb-ft. Regardless of the battery pack, VW says the ID Buzz's batteries don't use cobalt, an expensive rare metal frequently linked to unethical mining practices in the Democratic Republic of Congo. It also promises to take back the batteries at the end of their automotive life to prepare them for a second use. Volkswagen isn't talking range right now, but based on the ID Buzz's specs, the ID4 Pro's 280-mile EPA rating, and the new EV's instrument cluster showing a 76% charge with 222 miles remaining, we think 270 miles is a safe guess for the electric bus. Regardless of what the 2024 Volkswagen ID Buzz nets on the EPA cycle, VW says it will feature a peak charge rate of 170 kilowatts, good for a 5 to 80% charge in about 30 minutes. It also features an onboard AC charger good for 11 kilowatts, ensuring the ID Buzz will keep level 2 charges as brief as possible too. More than its underpinnings, the 2024 VW ID Buzz's styling is the star of the show. Although 13 windows shy of the famous Type 2 Samba, the new ID Buzz seamlessly combines classic VW bus design cues with more modern ID design language. About as wide as a Volkswagen Atlas and the length of a Volkswagen Tiguan in SWB form, we suspect the LWB ID Buzz America gets in 2024 will be about 15 inches longer, making it roughly the size of a Mercedes-Benz Metris. The ID Buzz will be available globally as both a passenger van and a cargo van. Regardless of its purpose, the ID Buzz is unmistakably the modern successor to the original bus. Up front, vintage styling cues like the oversized VW logo, a feature that wouldn't be out of place on a modern American pickup, an optional two-tone paint tie in nicely with an LED light bar and contemporary cues like the Buzz's headlights and diamond pattern grille. Along the ID Buzz's flanks, you'll notice its massive greenhouse, 2 power sliding doors, and 3 distinctive strakes on its E-pillars that both tie into the minivan's grille design and harken back to the air intakes on the second-generation Type 2's D-pillars. The ID Buzz will feature 18-inch wheels as standard, but the passenger van we had a chance to check out featured optional 21-inch wheels. Around back, the ID Buzz passenger van features a hatchback, split-opening barn doors are optional on the ID Buzz Cargo, a full-width LED taillight, and another massive VW logo with ID Buzz spelled out beneath it.